Hey, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for being here. I was away yesterday, had a lot to do, but I'm here. Hi there, Mary, Deb W, MJ. We got Karina, Glowdin, One Small Moose, Doriel, Happy Saturday. We got Edna Online. We have Jackie Hawkins. Welcome. And everybody else, thanks for being here with me. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go over this VikkiVibes. Then after that, I'm going to jump on my main channel where we're going to go over Foodie Beauty's latest live stream. But I had to get through this because, of course, VikkiVibes did 2 live streams yesterday. One earlier in the day, and then she did another one about, I don't know, I was watching some of it a few minutes after 6 EDT yesterday. Then all of a sudden it went private. So I don't know what was said in there, but I was listening. She just said she was going to leave for a while. She's going to be back next summer because she has so many things to do. Hey, Susie Side, welcome. So, hey, Pepsi Lady, what's up? All right, so let me share my screen. Let's get into this. She says I'm a liar because I pointed out what is a kinky looking clip of her dressed up. And that's supposed to be me lying on her. Well, she chose the wrong example because her example is very subjective, but we won't get into that right now. I'll explain that when we get to it. And then we're going to go through everything else she was talking about. So, yeah, we're going to definitely do that. So let me share my screen right now. Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. VikkiVibes says she's going to leave the tubes. All right, Penny Lane, thank you so much. All right, so let's go. Hey, Rob, how are you doing? Good morning.
Everybody, oh my god, I'm
Let's go.
tired. It's exhausting. Hello. Let me know if you can hear me because you know that I usually have troubles. Let's see what we have. We have K Petty, my boo boo, mwah, 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 mwah. Miss Park, I heard something about chests.
Right.
Ani, Ida, Steph, Terry, Angel. Damn it, Amber, welcome to your first live. I wish it was under better circumstances.
The Yo Mama video, you mean like the music video?
Mia.
Yeah, I think it was funny.
You guys can
Hilarious.
hear me, right?
You did a good job.
Oh my god, it's 6:00 in the morning for Vidal. Sorry, boo boo. Shadow.
Right, Penny. She was really bothered.
What else? We got Nova in the chat. We got No Nudes, Lynn, Chicken Pickle. Talk, girl. Hi, everybody. I've missed you. It hasn't been that long, but I just wanted to come and see you guys, chat with you. Oh my gosh. Because a lot of stuff. Hey, Trisha.
And she's gonna say a lot of stuff that ain't right,
has been
as
going
usual.
on. Okay, now, hey, GC.
Facts, Daddy Kevin.
I am not in my natural habitat.
Hey there, Blizzy and Mimi.
Because, hey, Tiny Dancer. I have, y'all, I gotta tell y'all.
All right, see you later, Doriel.
Grad school is hard. It's very, very hard. It's demanding. I actually didn't know how difficult it would be. Hey, John. But do you see these freaking jawline? Okay, I'm like over 20 pounds down. So can we just look at the jawline?
All right, we're gonna go forward. Let's go forward
all the time, and I'm constantly working and like.
Good morning, Marie. Good morning.
I have rehearsal later, and so it's just like never ending. And
let's go
why
forward.
I'm here today. Why we are. Thank you again, Our Lady.
Let's go forward a little bit more.
But again, they don't understand that. But this is more for you. Lying, and he's lying on Tiny Dancer. He's saying that she puts black.
All right, let's go back.
Did not know that.
So it's always the same talking points. I'm lying on Tiny Dancer, but how do you know that? You don't know if I'm lying. I said a statement, and like I've keep saying, and I keep at the same thing over and over and over. What I've said at the start of this whole situation, I've not changed one bit. I'm saying people are looking into the whole Tiny Dancer thing, and I'm gonna keep saying it. They're looking into it. Like, why would I just make up that lie? Just like why would I make up that Nader had a warrant when I went to Gatineau the time before last, before October the 12th, and I said, hey, he had a warrant, and people didn't believe me. But like, why would I make up that Nader had a warrant when he didn't? Like, it just doesn't make any sense to me. Facts. But we'll see.
A lot of things that are not true.
Camel tell is all I say.
A lot of things have been revealed. Shaming and body shaming and so many things going on. But okay, so Monty, right? Just let's get through him first.
Up, Angel Cake.
My initial intention with Monty was to say he's lying, and he's lying on Tiny Dancer. He's saying that she puts black men in jail. He's a fucking liar.
I didn't say she puts black men in jail. No, she's warping. I just said that she was threatening me in a very roundabout way by saying that the last person she was with, or one of the last people she were with, that she found out that he actually was married, and he kept on going to her city, and he pretended to be in a relationship with her, but he really was married. And when she found that out, she decided to do her very best to put him in jail. That's what I said. I didn't say that she was putting black men in jail. You see how they twist and warp things? So it went from me saying that she told me what she did to a guy that was using her, to now Monty saying that Tiny Dancer puts black men in jail. No, I didn't say that. I said what I said. She was angry that the guy, a married guy, kept on going to her city, typically on weekends, pretending to be in a relationship with her when he was married in the Toronto area, and she got upset and decided to do what she was doing and did. Monty's chat getting taken over by Spanish speakers. It's all good. It is all good.
He's not dropped those receipts. He's lying. And his rebuttal to that is, Vicky, your husband is a cuck.
I didn't even start that. Listen, you know who started that, right? Plus the other thing, it's not like she's denying it. Like, if you watch the music video by Yo Mama, she literally doesn't deny that he is a cuck.
It's ridiculous. I can't.
Wait a second. You know what? Let me do that. Let's do the whole Yo Mama. Yo Mama. We're gonna watch the first few seconds because I like putting up the receipts. I think that's the best thing to do. Is put up the receipts as we go along. So here's the receipt of VikkiVibes literally not denying it, because look at what she says. Look. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Right now, listen.
What it was, I didn't know her husband's a cuckold.
No, he's not. That's the thing, though. Like, I don't want to say no, he's not.
What does that mean? Yeah, so if you don't want to say no, he's not, then what is he? Is he or isn't he? Because if you're going to say, I don't want to say no, he's not, then does that mean he is? Because she's admitted that they swing, right? She's admitted that they will have partners from outside of the marriage. So what the hell does that mean?
Right, Vidal, right.
Right, Daddy Kevin?
That's my point. And they just keep coming up with new...
Yeah, he is then.
More grandiose claims about my life, and it's wild. So last night I was...
That's my other point. If that's his kink to be a cuck, then fine. I don't have a problem with her husband being a cuck. Why would I have a problem with another person's how they want to do their relationship? It's not my relationship. That's his relationship. If he wants to cuck and be cucked, then go ahead, do you?
Talking to my husband because Nubs was doing his stupid ass shit.
Smash that like button.
And my husband came home and he was like, I was like, I don't know. I'm supposed to be off book for like 3 things, and I'm not. And I was paying attention to that, and I shouldn't be. It's ridiculous. And he's like, I'm showing him what they're saying about him and me and our sex life, which is like, what the fuck? I'm saying Monty's lying. He's talking about me cucking out my husband.
Oh.
Anyway. And my husband goes,
right, Mary? Yeah, she's married, Susie.
Oh, God, I just
supposedly,
wish I had
allegedly.
an ounce of emotional stability and awareness that he does, and just grit that he does. I don't know how he does it, but he's like, literally could not understand why I was even listening to it. He's like, but we know that's not true, so what do you care?
Right, Miss Ian?
I was like, I don't know. I was like, I have no idea. So he's like, I don't understand. Like, what's the issue? I'm like, this man is fucking demanding we go on his channel, and this lady's blackmailing me, and this person, and he...
Oh, this man's demanding? Is he demanding? Is Yo Mama, do you feel that Yo Mama is demanding her to be on the channel? He asked her to come up. If she refuses, then she refuses. But who really makes the demands are Getting Ground and VikkiVibes demanding people do this, demanding people do that. But even if Yo Mama was demanding, is it any different from what VikkiVibes does? If VikkiVibes demands a lot of things from people, then don't be upset that other people demand, quote unquote, things from you, Vicky. Because you've been doing it to me time and time and time again. Has she admitted to all that stuff? What do you mean all that stuff? Edinburgh Lass, welcome. What's going on? Welcome. Smash that like button.
But like, what are you going to do? He literally goes, what are you going to do when, or if you ever become known in some way, whether it's through whatever art or YouTube, what are you going to do when these 4 people turn into 8? And when those 8 people turn into 800, like, what are you going to do? Because not everyone's going to like you. And I was like, right. He's very, very in tune.
Sure.
I know, Yato, shut up. Don't fucking rub it in.
He's in tune with standing outside of your door listening in to what's going on in the bedroom. At least give the man a chair so he doesn't have to stand.
But so he's right. My husband's right. And he's really he's just in tune and smart. So yeah, Monty's completely lying on me.
Right.
Let's get into him first, really quickly.
All right, so here's the example.
Clip. But this is what he does. So this is the point that I
want to
was
talk
talking
about
about
Liz
when it
Truss?
comes to Monty, is that he'll just fucking lie.
All right, so here she's going to give a subjective example, which is the worst example to use because it's very subjective. But here we go. Let's explain this example here. The other thing that she likes to do is delete a lot of stuff. If you didn't know, or maybe you do, like I said yesterday, she did 2 streams. In the middle of watching her second stream, I was watching it like a few minutes after 6. All of a sudden it went private. She likes to delete and privatize a lot of things to hide what she is doing. But hey, let's get into it. Oh, and she has audio issues. Okay.
And go, look, see? And it's like there's nothing there.
All right, so let me go forward. So remember when I said this, I pointed at this, remember? And I'm like, that's pretty kinky to me. She's saying it's not kinky, but the thing about this, Vicky, is if I look at your red outfit and I find it pretty kinky, you're using a subjective example. There's no clear right or wrong or whether or not it's kinky or not kinky, because you in that number, if you showed up anywhere with that, I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look at you, right? As in, what's going on here? Why is she wearing that? Because it's not like a normal everyday outfit. So that's why I say that looks pretty kinky to me. Whether or not you think it's kinky is your opinion, because once again, whether it is or isn't kinky is pretty subjective. So what she's doing is using a subjective example and then now saying that I'm lying, when easily a lot of people will agree with me that that outfit is pretty kinky. The other thing, once again, she likes to delete and remove a lot of things on her YouTube channel, on her TikTok, so that you can't see these things.
Let's just see.
Hey, Ami. Yeah, exactly. The gloves as well.
All right. So this is the kind of stuff that Monty does, okay? And this is what he does, not just with me, but this is a perfect example of how he manipulates his audience and people. So, and women, and the women. So my point in coming, or not even, I didn't even come for Monty.
Yeah, you did. You came for me. You did. You started making these videos. You started saying a whole lot of shit. And also, please keep in mind that Booty Bitch has been removed from the conversation. You're going to notice throughout this entire stream, she'll talk about everybody else except for Buddha. And you know why? Because Buddha has been discovered to be revenge porning, to be telling all the lies. And now Buddha is on the outs with them. So now they're not going to mention Booty Bitch anymore. That's what she's doing. So she'll mention Tiny Dancer, she'll mention Kidney J, she'll mention other people, but for some strange reason, Booty Bitch is not mentioned anymore. Why does she keep bringing up manipulation? It's always manipulation, as if people aren't grown adults that can make their own decisions.
I just was pointing out that he's lying about Tiny Dancer.
How does she know?
Showed the receipts. He's
How
lying.
Can you have those receipts?
Or how
You're looking for them.
What he does in his kinky life, which I don't think he has. Because then he knows the difference between a cuck, a dominant, and a submissive. He's just like rolling with the idea that I don't know. He
I know the difference between a dominant and submissive. In fact, I know about a lot of roles that she probably doesn't even know about.
put my face on like a dom lady, and I mean, what is the problem with that? I don't get the burn, but it's fine. So this is what he does. He'll go somewhere. He'll show some kind of receipt. That's not a receipt because he did.
It is a receipt. It's just the receipt is subjective. Just because you say it's not kinky doesn't mean that other people wouldn't perceive this outfit as kinky. So that's all I'm saying is that you are showing something that is subjective. There's no right or wrong answer to it. That's the bottom line. Melanie Sass says, I found out today that apparently the original Buddha didn't think women were smart enough to understand Buddhism. Oh, really?
Didn't do his due diligence, or he did and he's just a liar. Yes, Steph, but the problem is I'm gonna have to.
And here we go, not figuring out her stream beforehand as usual.
It's gonna take my computer and fucking 35 hours to do that, especially on this Wi-Fi. So I
Exactly,
can't.
Ben's views.
Whatever, just whatever.
All right, I'm gonna go forward here.
What did Our Lady say? Oh God, I'm offended at the gloves. Too sexual for my liking. Yes, it's a Halloween costume. And what did he do?
I didn't say that it wasn't a Halloween costume. I just said that it's pretty kinky to me.
He tried to spin it. Now,
I didn't spin it. I said it's kinky. That's it. Whether or not it's a Halloween costumes can be kinky. In fact, a lot of people go for that kinky, sexy, seductress look for Halloween. There's a lot of people who go that angle. And that's okay. Some people go scary. Some people go gory. Some people go funny. Some people go kinky.
Do I care that he's trying to spin it like I'm a kinky person? No, I am a kinky person.
All right. So then what's the point?
Is he's trying to lie.
I didn't lie.
This is the point. He's lying. And he's not just lying about this. He lies about everything. And he'll pull up some dumbass shit like this. And he'll go, oh, look, Vicky is so doing something that I'm not doing now.
I said you're kinky. That's the point.
Bitch. If you don't think that I would get the fuck up
I'm not.
with damn bustier and talk about kink, you are sadly mistaken.
So then what's the
I
point?
talk about sex often because I want to be honest with you guys, but I know that everything I say gets spun. But I am a survivor of sexual assault from a child when I was a child. And kink and BDSM in particular has helped me to find my sexuality again, find what I like, be comfortable with giving somebody power or taking that power away.
Because Edinburgh lass.
Contrary to popular belief, a submissive is actually very, very, very much in control. It's very much psychological rather.
I'll agree with that. Yeah, in a submissive dominant situation, to give up power or control is power and control, because you're putting yourself in a very vulnerable position, but then again, that is in itself very powerful. So I will agree with that as a submissive, you have and wield a lot of power.
Rather than it is about somebody sitting in a chair and watching somebody fuck. It's not about that at all. So he's giving misinformation on kink. He's giving.
She was dressed as dull Lydia from Beetlejuice. Well, you might find it not kinky. That's my whole point here, is that she's using a subjective example to try and prove that I'm lying. But what if I do find the way that Lydia from Beetlejuice dresses is pretty kinky? So what are you going to say then? That I'm lying because I find how Lydia dresses to be kinky? So in that dress, with that top and those gloves, if I say Lydia Dietz dresses kinky from that Beetlejuice movie, am I right or am I wrong? It's my opinion. So how can I be right or wrong with my opinion? Hey, Banana Cadabra.
Misinformation on me, and exactly, he's lying because he doesn't know.
So this is why she's an idiot, because she is once again using a subjective example. The key word is subjective example to try and disprove me.
Fucking He doesn't know. He's not a kinky guy. He's an incel. So
And there we go again.
he okay. So
And
he
you're
says
trying to
this.
say you weren't doing kinky shit on TikTok?
Okay.
Are you
So just a complete
what's
lie.
on your Mostly Sponges says Monty doesn't understand that his opinion is not fact. Didn't I just say that my opinion isn't fact? It's my opinion. So don't use a subjective example to say whether or not something is fact or isn't fact. It's my opinion that if I feel that this outfit's kinky, just that is my opinion. So let's move on. Your arms.
Okay.
Here we go. Who is this?
Nuts.
Whose name is
I
this?
can't.
TikTok. D-Rob, you have it unpacked. Kinky is subjective, but her using that as an example to say you're lying is not a good one. Exactly. This is my whole entire point. Don't use a subjective matter to say that somebody is lying, because I can find that Lady Edith's outfit is kinky while you might not think that Lady Edith's outfit is kinky. It can fall anywhere on that. You might find it a little bit kinky, you might find it a whole lot of kinky. The bottom line is she's just stupid for doing this. VikkiVibes. At VikkiVibes on TikTok.
Yep.
Why are you dressed like that, Vicky?
Okay.
Exactly. So see the whole point.
So do you not celebrate Halloween? You moron. I can't.
What? How does she know if I celebrate Halloween or not? What's on your arms? Why are you in that outfit?
It's the perfect example though of what he does.
And you're trying
It's
to
not.
say you weren't doing kinky shit on TikTok?
Okay, so where's
And then the other thing is she does do kinky shit. And then so what is her whole point of this? I don't get this. Are you serious? So you're gonna just tell a lie like that I'm saying you were doing kinky stuff on TikTok.
Yeah, you're lying.
You are doing, but you are. You've literally said you do kinky stuff all the time. So you have been doing kinky stuff. That's my whole point. Kinky shit on TikTok. Hey Key, what's up?
But then
Morning. You wanna lie on me when I'm telling the truth.
Okay.
Sup, Karina says, yeah, I was in that wedding dress. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so right there.
Jan's View says apparently she started up a BDSM channel and it failed miserably. Yeah, well, I've seen some BDSM talk, work out on YouTube, but usually it won't, right? Because then not only do you have to build an audience, and sometimes some people don't want to hear that, but some people do. But then you got to worry about like the YouTube community guideline strikes and all of that. Like it's the environment can be rough, is what I'll say. But I have seen some pretty successful channels talk about BDSM stuff. I'm sure you could just Google it.
Yeah, you heard that, y'all? The Beetlejuice.
She was doing kinky shit.
Wait, hold up, Monty. Hold up, Monty.
Yeah, looks risque to me.
Okay.
All right, can we just go past this point here?
Why you dressed like that? Now you heard the little Beetlejuice.
All right,
I am so open.
Wait a second. So yeah, she
says,
I
really do.
Hey, Smelly Cat, what's up?
He's a liar. This
going
guy's
on?
a fucking liar. And these men, because now I got 3 men on my ass, 3 of them.
But she said that she's kinky, Susie Side. So I call her kinky. She says that she's kinky. So what is the point?
I really think, because there are a ton of men coming for them, but I think that, well, I know that because I am so open with my life and because I am so open about what I deal with and what I struggle with and how I try to fix the things that I know that I do wrong, they know that I'm emotionally available or like emotionally stunted in some way. And so they want to try to chip at everything that I've worked on in order to break that so that I have, I don't know, a breakdown or they I don't know. And then when that happens, they can feel superior. They can feel like gods. But what they don't understand is
who the hell's trying to feel superior? Like, she is really placing words on a lot of people here, talking about getting clout, doing this, feeling superior, alphas. Like the terminology she uses really is telling about her life.
Too much in my life.
On her
too many good people, too many things going on. Too many people that I've even met on here that are just
Cypher says, I feel like she's not telling the truth and making this up. There is a lot of pause and hesitation in her words. Exactly.
It's just it doesn't work. But No, Roy Orbison, I actually classified as a woman. So if we want to be technical, it's 4 people. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what he does. He shows that. Now, he's so appalled by my Lydia Dietz costume, which is a character from...
That's a lie. I wasn't appalled. I was saying that I find it kinky.
Fucking Beetlejuice, right? He's appalled. He's absolutely just shook.
Jan's views, a lot of people are taking that point of view, like, yeah, they don't like that she's linking BDSM with childhood trauma. Personally, I don't feel that is the way to go because of a lot of things from my understanding. I think you really shouldn't be doing that, i.e., linking BDSM with childhood trauma. Nothing good can come from that. You might find yourself in a whole lot of trouble. So did I just prove that again? Every single time.
No. This is what he does, you guys. This is what he does. Oh, shit.
Hey, Holly Mac, what's up?
What he does is he will pull up something that is not a fucking receipt and then claim that it's a receipt. Bro. Hold up. Sorry.
Right, Pink Lady?
This is bad.
Cool Smelly Cat? Coconut cream pie vape for the win?
Oh, I see. Sorry. Okay. I don't know. Well, according to this Yo Mama guy, he's saying like, oh, Vicky, like, how are you going to be on...
So we're gonna get into the whole Yo Mama again.
Top of somebody for their sexual preferences or some shit if you are a cuck or your husband's a cuck.
Mm-hmm.
You have your own shit. And there's just so many things wrong with that idea.
He didn't say that. He was asking you what's up with you and your husband because you guys are living a very different lifestyle. It would be described as an alternative lifestyle. He wants more information from you. So all you had to do was maybe go up on panel or maybe just explain it. Monty After Dark in the morning is a real treat. It is the celebrity juicer. It is. Jan's View says, are we expected to believe that our therapists suggested BDSM as a recovery strategy? I doubt that very much. Yeah, I doubt that at all because it's very damaging. Just like you're saying, Jan's Views, extremely damaging. Hi there, AJ. What's up?
One, there's nothing wrong with being kinky. If you don't understand it, that doesn't mean it's wrong. Number 2, I wasn't talking about Monty and what he does sexually. I was talking about Monty and his lies, but he's sticking up for Monty for some fucking reason. I don't know.
He's not sticking up for me. As you've seen, if you watch his live streams, he doesn't stick up for anybody. He says what he has to say. He'll go at people. And what Vicky doesn't like is when people go at her. Like, she'll go at you and she'll dogpile you with other people because that's what she likes to do. But if you say anything negative or disparaging about her, something she doesn't like, then you know what she does? She does this. She gets upset.
Oh, this guy's a fucking creep. I just think that there's a lot of misogyny going on.
And she'll use words like misogyny going on when people are providing opinions, the same opinions she provides on other people.
Yeah, so, okay, he's appalled, right?
They tell a lie, I'm just going to disprove it. Very true, Banana Cadabra. That is extremely true. A lot of people who have been through trauma do turn to BDSM every single time. So let's get back to the
he's
just clowning. How is this misogyny?
Okay. So, Monty goes, says that. Now let's actually look at the TikTok. He's just a fucking lie. He's just a fucking lie.
All right.
Beetlejuice.
Really, we're still here at the Lydia Dietz.
All right, so this is the actual TikTok.
Beetlejuice. 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 It's showtime. Beetlejuice.
We'll watch that one more time.
Beetlejuice.
I saw them, Pink Lady.
Beetlejuice. It's showtime.
All right, I guess you missed the point of a subjective opinion, but we're just gonna move. We're just gonna move past that and go ahead.
Beetlejuice.
Now, where's the dick sucking part, Monty?
Who said anything about dick sucking? I didn't say that. Where did I say that? I just brought up a point of kinkiness. I didn't talk about dick sucking.
Or the thigh sling, or the
Nobody said that.
rope suspension. Where's that?
Just because you're kinky doesn't mean you're slobbing over dick and you're doing rope suspension, rigging work, or anything like that, or kinbaku or shibari.
Monty, do you know what any of those things are?
I do.
No, you don't, because you're not
I do.
kinky. You
How
wish
does she know I don't know how to tie or rig? She doesn't know that.
you could be, and you're not. Being kinky,
Just making stuff up.
cucks, cuck queens.
And just because you know how to tie doesn't mean you're necessarily kinky. Who is Monty reacting to? This is VikkiVibes. If you're just coming in, smash the like button.
Daddy, daughter, fucking baby girl, whatever the fuck it is, has nothing to do with you being a liar. You're a liar. I just showed. You didn't prove anything, Monty. I'm not doing kinky shit online.
I think that's the divide here. I think that's maybe what she's not understanding. She's using the general term kinky as Monty used it and turning it into kink, which is a fetish, isn't the same exactly. So if I say her off is pretty kinky, not like lifestyle kinky of doing actions, mannerisms, or whatnot. I'm just saying the outfit isn't normally what you would see in everyday wear. So yeah, I think that is the divide. So thank you for explaining that, Penny Lane.
What is that on your arms? It's gloves, Monty.
I figured it was
They're
gloves.
gloves.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
saw
know what
that.
gloves are?
Yes, I saw them.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna get any further into Monty's video on me, or on me and Gigi, because what just happened, what you just saw, what you could just rewind right now, is dishonest. It's dishonest. It's not true. He's trying to paint it in a way that makes me seem like, I think, like, if this was like a court of law, it would be like he's
Right,
trying to
Billy's and
paint
Mimi.
me as this sexual deviant who is evil and like trying to manipulate the fuck, and it's like, it's not. It's just stupid. It's ridiculous.
Very
Address
true,
the lies,
Pink Lady.
Monty. Address the false copyright strikes. Address what you said about Tiny Dancer. Address using Kidney J. That is what you need to address. Not you, by the way. And I want to make this.
Keep bringing up these silly things. Both of them are saying the exact same thing ad nauseum. It's so annoying. Penny Lane says he said that you're kinky and you agree there is no lie. Exactly. Let's just move on.
It's very clear. You need to address what you did. Don't come to me and tell me to address Hussy and everyone else in the community.
I've never ever said for her to address Hussy. Ever even brought up Hussy in any conversation of mine. All I've been doing is defending myself, and that's pretty much it. Let's go back. Let's hear that again. See how she's bringing other things and putting things in people's mouth. I've never talked about Hussy.
Not you, by the way. And I want to make this very clear. You need to address what you did. Don't come to me and tell me to address Hussy and everyone else in the community. I, VikkiVibes, have never ever done some shit like that. The only thing that I am guilty of is calling people names.
You mean being ableist as well? Can we add that?
So don't fucking tell me about doxing going on in the community. Shit that's going on in the community. People calling whose parents and things and No. People have threatened me with going IRL. I have never done it. And I never would. Even though I fucking can't stand these people. I would never do that shit. So that's Monty for you guys. I mean, I really have nothing else to say about that. That's how he is. He's a liar, and he tries to manipulate, but he puts his own foot in his mouth. It's bullshit.
Jan's view says she needs to address much more serious social behavior she condones within her online friendship groups. Exactly. All that stuff
Right.
is gonna fall apart.
So Nubs. Chicken So Nubs did his thing. I don't even know. Honestly, so I'm saying this to you guys because I'm really working on.
Right, Banana Cadabra?
I'm taking so many classes. I'm in so many
Exactly.
fucking things.
Proud
I
sub
am
here.
working.
Well, not me. I'm just saying. Banana Cadabra says I'm just a proud sub. Come on now.
Actual productions
Ain't nothing
and
wrong with
also
that.
work to make money. I am completely swamped and I cannot do the back and forth. Also, YouTube is becoming not fun. I will give it up to everybody that's going back and forth because it's emotionally draining and it's tiresome. I don't
be.
understand how Nubs and NDC do it constantly the way they do, and like just the hate every morning, 9
Right,
o'clock in
got
the
the
morning,
glitter.
hate,
Right.
8 o'clock at night, hate. It's just like constantly.
It's not hate. Hey, if you got to defend yourself, I'll give it to them because there's a lot of people going for DC and Negs right now. Like I keep saying, people keep hating on DC Media Girl, mostly because she's with Negs. But I'm gonna say that it's not my problem. It's not my relationship. I don't involve myself in people's relationships. I try and stay in my own lane. In fact, I do stay in my own lane. The only time I exit my lane is when I have to defend myself, like now. And I keep having to defend myself because people keep pushing me into things, bringing me up here, doing this, doing that, blah, 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 blah. Exactly, Holly Mack. If she wants to focus, get offline, learn, grow, do something else. But I think she's going to be back.
I don't understand how that manifests inside. Now that I'm doing all this like releasing, I'm like, damn, like they're probably tight as fuck. So there's that. That's it. So now let's get into Nubs, what he's saying.
Very true, Kimberly Ann.
Yes, Steph, you're right. And I'm realizing that too, because when I first started this, it was easier for me to keep up because I didn't really have much else. You know, I was doing things, but not like the way I'm doing them now. And so it's just very, very hard to keep up. I cannot keep going defending myself. So the people who are here right now, the people who will see this, who do enjoy the content before this.
Very true, Pink Lady. Like I said, what happens between two people
Shut up.
is their own private matter.
You know, this is more for you because I cannot keep up with them. All of them. I love me some Hussy, but I can't keep up with him either. I just can't keep up. And it cannot take away from my.
What content does she make? Her content has been specifically targeting certain individuals. Like if you look at VikkiVibes channel, she typically targets DC Media Girl and Negs ad nauseum, and she's been targeting me as well. She also likes to target the life of a free spirit. So those were typically the three main people for quite a while. Callie, Negs, and DC, with some shiny here and there. Then she started targeting me. Now with my rebuttals and with Yo Mama chiming in and giving his opinion that she doesn't like because what she wants is people on her side. And if you have an opinion that she doesn't like or she doesn't want out there, now she wants to leave. She wants to go. Hussy low-key scares you? Why?
My precious work. Like,
very true,
I
man.
just can't. The stuff I'm experiencing now and the people I meet now, it's insane. I'm floored that this is like a world. I don't know. Guys, I'm on an emotional journey, I gotta tell you. Okay. Here we go.
All right.
Alrighty.
So here's the
So
stream.
we got Nubby Nubs, who thank God has a beanie on, because Lord Jesus, he's bald. Okay.
The shit I've ever.
Funny how things change, because when VikkiVibes came into the scene, she was pro Negs. But it seems that's how the internet works. One day you're pro somebody, the next day people can be against them. Just how it works on YouTube.
Had the misfortune to have.
Let's play that part.
Okay. So I'm just gonna do like a little clip.
Right,
I'm
Melanie?
not gonna do the whole thing.
Some of you might remember
I know. I'm not going to. I'm gonna.
that VikkiVibes was in Ex's camp when she first started out.
We'll talk about where my channel is gonna go, and I was thinking about taking like a lot of time off, like maybe until the summer, and then coming back with all new content. I just don't want to. I don't want to keep up. I don't care what anyone does to anyone.
Exactly,
I'm done.
Mimi.
But Monty is still a fucking liar. I'm not taking
Colin.
that back. I think he's a liar. I think he's a manipulator, and I think he's an incel. He's not only. I wanted to point out that he was lying about the Jack Splint thing, or why I think he's lying about the Jack Splint thing, because that's a really good way to show.
And have explained the whole partnership thing that didn't go right.
How much of a liar he is. He's been caught in so many lies, and all he does is say, well,
exactly.
Like,
Keywords,
okay, well,
I think.
You said Tiny Dancer puts men in jail. Where's the receipt for that?
You see how she twisted things? Like I said, I never said Tiny Dancer puts men in jail. I've said that Tiny Dancer was seeing somebody from Toronto that was actually married. She got pissed off that she thought she was in a relationship with the guy that was actually married to somebody else. So she decided to take some steps that ended with that guy being in jail. That's all I said. I didn't say that she puts black men in jail. See how the narrative gets twisted? Where from that explanation of what I just said, they boil it down to, you said Tiny Dancer puts black men in jail. No, I didn't. I explained that the guy was married and she didn't like that he was married and that he was lying to her. So she took matters into her own hands and said that he ended up in jail.
Vicky, your husband's a cuck, which one is not true. Two, gives a false representation of BDSM. And three, tries to deflect from what I'm actually asking you.
I am, Mary.
I don't get it. I don't get
it. First.
Don't be a dick.
First and only one. Opposite ends of the spectrum. Part of it.
Okay.
Here he starts talking about a cold situation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this guy was the one who intervened when that fucking weirdo Gorlick Brand, or whatever the fuck his name was playing all these dumb fatties. And he covered that because that guy was in the Madden community, like a gaming community. Well, he's got a taste of
Pink Lady,
here, and it's fucked up. And he's about to tell you what he thinks about it.
Okay.
Funny how everyone, I was so accommodating, good, kind to a lot of people, and they just turn on you, Pink Lady.
Okay, so Nubs is jumping on the.
And Gigi keeps calling me a criminal, saying I've done smaller, minor crimes. I'm a criminal. I'm like, dude, prove I'm a criminal. What laws have I broken? What have I done?
Yes, I am, Steph. I am, because Gigi's so fucking good at it. So good at it. So, honestly, if I had more time, because my husband also said this when I was talking to him about it last night. He was like, why don't you lean into it and make money off of it? He's like, just fucking lean into it. He's like, you can make money doing live streams. He's like, yeah, fucking fight with them. And I'm like, yeah, but you don't understand that I'm working. And also, I feel like me engaging in this is undoing what I worked on in therapy and what I'm continuously working on in therapy, which we're also going to watch how this all started. But first, let's get into this. My husband's like,
I'll skip forward.
You need to lean into it and make that coin. I'm like, nah, I can't. He doesn't care. He's amazing. He's honestly amazing.
Because the first one was good. I didn't catch the first I see Smelly Cat. Definitely did not catch the first one. But hey, I caught the second one.
Yes,
The first one
funky.
So let's see what your mama has to say.
Okay.
Very true, Pink Lady. The screenshot so differently. Like they say so many things only because things didn't work out for them. But if you check the conversation, they were totally willing participants, going back and forth, texting, messaging, calling, doing all sorts of stuff. Then when things don't go right, then it's a problem.
So, for those of you who don't know, this is some guy. I don't fucking know. Oh, look at Jan's view sucking dick in the fucking. Anyway, he doesn't know anything about the history of the community. He doesn't know anything about Nubs. He doesn't know anything
He's
about
learning.
The corpse. He doesn't know anything about them.
And it seems he might know a lot more than you do.
He doesn't know what's
We
going
do
on
not,
and
Karina.
the vile
I have no idea.
shit that they've done. All he knows is that I said I didn't want to go on for an interview, and I guess women saying no to him is very, very triggering, and so he doesn't like that, and so he's going off on me, saying
Wrong. He goes off on anybody, even me. He's gone off on me in the past. Like what she's trying to paint is the narrative that Yo Mama is a misogynist, and that is not right, and that is actually not true. He's not. He goes off on anybody. He's gone off on BBW Veronica. He said some stuff. He's gone off on Jessica Messica, and even Jessica Messica went on his panel after that. He's gone off on me, and I've gone on his panel. So what she's trying to do now is not right.
things that are not true. Right. And Nubs is loving it.
But yeah, I wanted to show you guys that because I didn't know what it was.
Big old City Jan.
I didn't know what it was. I didn't know
Her husband's a cuckold.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he is.
That's the thing, though. Like,
Oh, this is the point. Cuckold. Her husband's a cuckold, and then she doesn't say fully. No, he's not. Let's listen to this carefully. Her husband's a cuckold.
no, he's not. That's the thing, though. Like, I don't want to say no, he's not. Like, it's
Then what?
a bad thing. Like, I don't want to be like, no, he's not. Like, being a cuckold is not a bad thing. You can be a cuckold.
Okay.
Cucking is a kink. You can like it and then still live normal life. You can be a very, in my opinion, just like a submissive. Actually, not in my opinion, how it is or how it's seen in the BDSM world, which you have no idea about, Monty and your mama.
I know more
A
about the alternative lifestyle than her. I'm sure if I was on panel with her and we were asked questions about a lot of things that the basic person that knows about the lifestyle would be asked, I would know a lot more than VikkiVibes, because it seems VikkiVibes' knowledge is very limited.
submissive woman is really the one who says what goes. I allow you to have control of my body. And the same thing with a cuckold. I'm allowing the dominant as a cug to tell me what to do. I'm allowing them that power over my body.
Wait a second. Can a dominant be a cuckold? I guess in certain specific situations, I guess so. Because you could still exercise power while still being a cuckold. I don't know.
It's the
I'm a
opposite
dungeon
of how you're
master.
making it out to be, and it's a misrepresentation.
Melanie Sass says, Monty, I know you're a dungeon master, as in what, like a DM? Like a DM where I will police people's scenes, making sure that they're doing them right? Or like I have my own dungeon?
Of kink. So go off with the cuckold stuff, that's fine, but be real. That's not what it is. I don't think
Very true, Blistoff.
being a cuck is a negative thing. Also, if you knew about kink, you would know that cuckolds would love being degraded like this. So they don't know anything about it, and it gives a bad name to BDSM.
Actually, there's a duality. Cuckolds can feel that somebody sleeping with their wives or partner is degrading and they like it, or they could feel that them offering their partner or their wives to somebody else is powerful. So it's not just one-sided. It's actually a duality in all of this. Take care, AJ. Have a good one. Sup, wide awake. What's up?
Which I think everyone should try, by the way.
Oh, that I had a dungeon.
So
Wish I had a dungeon.
And now when I'm seeing this interview, now I get an understanding of what her husband goes through.
okay.
I really wish you would control the audio better, because you can barely hear your mama.
What? You don't know. There are different levels of kink. There are different levels of cucking someone out. There are there are different types of ways to engage in
levels.
BDSM. You can do it just in the bedroom. You can do it 24/7. There are different rules, and it's a psychological experience more than it is a sexual one. A lot of the times, people don't even have like intercourse during these scenes or.
Well, that's true. It is psychological as well as it's sexual. It depends on you. Like the saying goes, my kink is not your kink is not my kink. As in, some people find the psychological aspects more appealing. Some people find the sexual aspects more appealing. It all depends on you. That's why my kink is not your kink is a saying.
During play is the term used in BDSM. During play, sometimes you don't even you don't engage in actual intercourse. You just play around with that power play. That's just what it.
Power play? No, you mean power dynamic. She means power dynamic. See, she can't even use the right words or the right terminology.
It is. And these
Charlie's
men
mom
on here are slut shaming and kink shaming and lying.
Who is saying that? Did I say I was slut shaming? No. Did your mama say he was slut shaming? No. What she doesn't like is when people don't agree with her and then she finds something as to why they don't, which is typically, because they're guys. It's not because we're guys.
Because they think being a cuck is this horrible thing, and it's just not.
One other thing, your mama never said that being a cock is a horrible thing. If you actually listen to him, he says, hey, he maybe wants to try it out, see how it feels like. He wants to see if another guy doing all the work is the thing that he may or may not like. Who knows? But he'll want to try it out. If you really listen to what your mama said, what VikkiVibes is trying to paint him as is actually very disgusting, and it's not true. She's bullshitting you. And she doesn't know what she's talking about. And we're going to dissect this as we go along.
The problem is they don't really have anything else, and so they're spinning something into a horrible thing without actually knowing what it is. And it's just a misrepresentation. So yeah, this is the
How did your mama misrepresent when you said that maybe he should try out feeling or, looking more into how her husband likes it and why he likes it? Maybe he should try it out himself. That's what he said. He didn't say anything negative about it. He said maybe he should try it out himself, see how it feels. But of course, she's going to twist it her way because that's how she likes to do things.
The part I showed my husband, and he literally couldn't even, he was like, why are you, like, what? He does not understand. He's literally like, who gives a fuck what these two fucks are saying? He's like, that's not real life. I'm like, but it is. He's like, no, it's not.
And I just wanted to bring her husband on the show and her on the show and have a conversation.
Hey, dude.
Exactly. That's all he wanted to do. Have her husband come with her on the show, and then your mama would bring his wife as well. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that this dude was like, straight up, Vicky, if you bring your husband, I will bring my wife on the show and we could have an honest and open conversation. How is he being misogynistic in saying that? Because that's literally what he would do. He's not lying to you, Vicky. He's going to bring his wife and you can ask her anything you want and he's going to ask your husband anything he wants.
Where did you get that that my husband was a cuckold? I never, you drew this conclusion up. I've said a million times I'm submissive, and if you knew about BDSM, then you would know that being submissive is not really synonymous with cucking out somebody. So I don't know what to tell you. That's not true.
Same way, like how
right, Mary?
Nah, bro, I can't tell you because I don't know. I mean, I could tell you what I know about it, but we don't engage. He showed a video of two,
right, Pink Lady,
a couple that was like, probably, I didn't watch the whole thing, but probably a couple that lived the lifestyle 24/7, and the woman would cuck out her husband. Just so you know, the husband loves that. That's why they're doing it. There's consent involved. That's the basis of BDSM. So you're watching it and you're saying, oh, I feel bad for him. That's what he wants. That's
hey, Bevs, what's up?
So there's really no, aha, what the fuck is going on moment.
How did this, you sit back I mean, you talk about everybody else's
Hey,
personal
Jesse
life.
Gypsy.
You talk
I
about
don't
everybody
though,
else's
bro.
She does. She does talk about it all the time.
He's
But when it
crazy.
comes to your personal life,
No.
you don't want nobody to talk about it.
No, not true. Not true. Not true. Just false. 100% false. And we'll get into how that's false. I talk about everything. I talk about my kink life. I talk about how I got into BDSM. I talk about my sexual assault. I talk about my eating disorder. I talk about
She
my
talks about a
manic
lot of
depressive disorder,
things.
my panic disorder, my
But if she does talk about all the things, why is she so not wanting to talk about them now? Why ain't she going up on your mama's panel? I'm not saying that she has to. I'm just saying why.
agoraphobia.
I
I've
want to
had
know.
full breakdowns on camera. I cry. I've had nubs make fun of me for crying. I have shown my entire body. I have shown loose skin. I have shown. Don't fucking talk about shit you don't know about. I had to become less open because people like this guy Nubs right here was stalking me. And I had to protect myself.
Remember, she was originally in Negs's community.
How unhinged he truly is. That's what happened, my guy. If you just fucking watch the Hunchback series, you would know. You would see. I never came for nobody. I never came for nobody without being provoked first. Monty's situation was really the first time that I pointed out something about somebody else, saying like,
irony is
it's
off the
wrong what he's
charts.
doing. Because I just felt it was wrong. What he did to Kenny J really.
She didn't think it was wrong. She just wanted to make some money and dogpile on somebody. What about Kenny J? Let's hear this.
Somebody else saying like, it's wrong what he's doing. Because I just felt it was wrong. What he did to Kenny J really fucked me up. I was
What did I
like,
do
that's
to
really fucked
Kenny
up.
J?
He
We're
fucked her.
friends.
And then he's like, well, she mistook our relationship. She admitted that they were intimate. And he goes,
she admitted that we were intimate. That doesn't mean we're having sex. Kenny J knows a lot about me, a lot of stuff. In fact, I'm kind of scared about with Kenny J. Because do you know how much shit Kenny J knows about me? She knows all the intimate details of my life. She knows my past. She knows my passions. She knows what I want to do in life. She knows so many things about me on such a very intimate level. That's what it means. See how I'm using the word intimate there? There's so many things. She knows where I live. She knows what I do for work. She knows what car I drive. She knows my parents. Are we still friends? Unfortunately, no, kid, pink lady, we're not.
She just thought. She thought that we were in a relationship. Basically called her stupid.
And that too, Rob, even if you're intimate with someone, that doesn't mean you're in a relationship, as in intimate, as in sexual. And we're once again not saying I was or wasn't sexual with her. In fact, I've been saying this. I have never in my life kissed Kenny J. Like, we were really good friends. She knows a lot of intimate details about me, and that's it. All right, Mary, I didn't like that either, but that's how some people are.
That's wrong. That's all I did was point that out one time. And Monty had a shit fit. What Monty does is he doesn't like if you.
And no, what I do is I reply to you and I call out your lies. That's literally it. That's what I'm doing right now.
Disagree with him. And then he goes on this tirade and makes up the lies like I just proved.
You didn't improve a lie on a subjective issue. If I find that a kinky, I'm gonna find it kinky. If you don't find it kinky, then that's on you. It's subjective.
And you are helping him do that. I don't understand. And you're saying things that are untrue.
Exactly. See, she reacts to everybody.
No.
Everybody else's personal life.
Okay.
When it's her personal life.
No, I talk about my personal life. I've talked about.
Then talk about it now. Bring your husband on. Let's have a conversation.
Caning, being hit with a cane during sex. I've talked about it. Go ahead, go off. Listen, go make fun of me about that, but don't lie. Don't lie. You want to make fun of.
Take care, Gloden. Have a good one.
Caning, you want to make fun of me getting choked out? What do you want? You can have all that. I don't care, but you're lying.
Or wants to be talked about. She doesn't want to talk about it. That's exactly it.
Yep.
Not true. Your mama had asked me to go on his stream with my husband, who had previously fucking was really, really rude to, and then said I had a fucking dirty pussy.
Listen, you just saw DC stream, right? Wasn't Yo Mama dragging me? Did I go on his stream? Yes. So Yo Mama said his piece, and I went on the stream to explain the situation. That's pretty much it. So she doesn't like it when somebody says something she doesn't like about her, and then she wants to go all ham and heavy on people. But look what Yo Mama said about me constantly, and I still went on there. All she has to do is just go on there. He did say a lot of savage stuff in the stream that I did with him, where I explained a lot of stuff. Man, he went off in VikkiVibes at the end, but he clipped it, and I can't recover it. But man, that was a roast.
Not true.
Stop
Yo
oranges,
Mama had asked
oranges.
me to go on his stream with my husband, who he had previously fucking was really, really rude to, and then said I had a fucking
Facts,
dirty
Karina.
pussy. And then he wants me to go on his stream. How the fuck, in what world does that make any sense? In any sense? In what fucking world? If Monty wants to be tied to a chair and fucking whatever the fuck, I don't give a fuck. I care about the
Tied
lying.
to the chair, huh? Why would I want to be tied to a chair with my dick in a cage?
All lies.
Why would Monty want that? I don't want that.
Yeah, Belinda. You gotta choke him out with that snake from the backyard, bro.
Hillbilly Uncensored says, I'll slap the sweat off Yo Mama.
Monty claimed his chat is open to anyone respectful, so I asked the question, but sadly my reputation precedes me and he simply blocked me. Oh, really?
All right, Vidal just actually answered her whole spiel here with the first sentence. Monty claimed his chat is open to anyone respectful. Vidal, respectful is the key word. That's why you're not welcome in my chat.
No, it's the corpse. So basically what happened was, yeah, I know.
Bird screams.
Oh, thank you, Janice, so much.
Listen, when there is a cage over my dick, I'm gonna change my name to Faraday. Only if you actually I shouldn't even say that. A lot of you will get that instantly. Get it? As soon as, a cage goes over my peen, I'm gonna change my name to Faraday.
Corpse caught on because the corpse doesn't have anything on me because I didn't do anything. So all she can do is call me a whore and talk about my vagina and talk about my husband and the things that I say about her are true. Like she is unattractive. She is her nubs is shaped like a 3. Like those things get to them. So they have to make up lies. So my only thing is make fun of me for the stuff that's real. Okay. But then also don't cry when I come back at you. So what happens was Nubs made fun, and we're going to watch it. Nubs made fun of me and my eating disorder and the endeavors that I was exploring upon when I decided to suck a lollipop, which you can watch and you can make fun of.
Okay,
that's cool.
Vicky.
Do not make shit up and lie about it. That's what you're doing.
All right, we're going to continue.
Eliza here. Eliza, hey, I answer fair questions. I answer questions if you're coming at me in a way that is respectful. If you're going to come at me with not fair questions and rudely, then you're removed from my channel.
I even said it right there. Like, it's all about respect. If you're not going to come in my chat and be disrespectful, then what do you expect a creator to do? They're going to remove you.
That's just my channel.
I don't even answer anybody's questions. Fuck them. This isn't a Q&A. This is my show.
So that's what I'm going to do. But we're going to continue with this.
You don't want to have a conversation. You don't want to come on the show.
No.
We can have a conversation. Like I said,
not
you
true.
Want me to bring my wife on the show. You bring your husband on the show.
No.
We can have questions back and forth.
First of all, why the fuck would I bring... First off, my husband doesn't give a fuck about this. I talked to him. I literally said to
Wait a second. I thought he did. I thought you said that he said for you to lean into it.
I told him last night, and he was like, he's like, I gotta go to work. I don't care about none of this. And
make her money.
You have school. You have work. What are you doing? That's his mindset. Okay. But you don't have good intentions, mama guy. You don't.
Because I'm like that. I'm open.
No, you're not. You're not, because you're lying on me right now.
I can't be reacting to people and talking about people if I'm not open with my life. I'm open with them.
knows absolutely nothing. It pisses me off because
Right,
that's
Edna?
a fucking lie. I'm
Right,
so open with my life. I'm so open. That's why Nubs and the corpse pick on me so much, because I am so open.
How many reactions are going on here? Okay, so it's your mama saying his stuff, then I'm reacting to your mama, and then Negs is reacting to me, then VikkiVibes is reacting to Negs, then I'm reacting to VikkiVibes. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 in this. Can you imagine?
He's
Ouchin, what's up?
It's a bold-faced lie.
Reaction within reaction within reaction.
Go right ahead.
Hey, BPTV, let's hear some more details about your personal life, since you want to discuss mine so much, the intimate details down to my family members. How about that?
No, the problem,
Right,
Nubs,
Rob?
is that you come for people's family members. You bring them into the situation, and then when we retaliate, you cry. You cry ableism. You cry fucking ageism. You cry and cry and cry and cry, and that's all you do, because you know what?
Well, what are you doing,
can't
Vicky?
take it.
Well, what are you doing right now, Vicky? You said he can't take it, but then you're the one disappearing until summer 23.
That's the issue.
Reaction, engaged.
I adore your honesty and
Sup, Red
integrity.
Robin?
Don't you ever change, Vicky. Love you. Thank
You're confused? What are you confused about? I'll
you
explain.
so much for the super chat. I love you too. Thank you so much, Berlinder Beller. Yes, Tiny Dancer, and they go IRL. They want to, if you call them ugly, they want to destroy your life and your career. They have been going around saying that I said that I was going to suck some dick. That's what they've said. That they've been going around
Right,
saying that.
Pink Lady?
I said drop a clip. No, I have not seen the clip yet. I said to Nubs, show where I was fucking trying to take money from anybody. Nothing, because I wasn't.
I have no idea about that. Like, I have no idea.
It's a lie. He's lying.
I don't know whether or not she's telling the truth or telling a lie.
I encourage you. Have fun. And if you want to talk shit about it,
Exactly.
go right ahead.
Hey,
Yo,
Rob,
mama, I don't
she loves the name calling. She likes being ableist. She likes being ageist instead of like actually giving good points.
care. Are you out now? Are you out here trying to play women? Are you out here lying?
Is she talking about me again, saying I'm playing women? How was I playing women? Like that. Once again, can I remind people of the timeline? The timeline is Tiny Dancer has been well over a year and a half. She is not anything recent. Every single time she keeps coming back and then saying making up all these accusations. Like, I've been having to deal with this for a year and a half, and I'm probably going to have to deal with this for years later. Hey, sup, Becca Peters, what's up? But she keeps talking about the same thing, VikkiVibes, over and over and over
Monty
again.
Is? No. So why the fuck would I say anything? You're not calling out the true people with the issues. Thank you, Anstan. I love y'all. Thank you so much. Buy Mr. Vibes a coffee or whatever drink of choice. He deserves a good man you got there. Thank you. Thank you so much. He's the best thing that ever happened to me, for real, for real. I wish I was.
Buy Mr. Vibes a coffee. You were what?
I had an ounce of the awareness he has. It's pretty incredible.
Interesting.
Just and also the like careless, like he'll just be like,
right, Pink Lady,
let it happen or make money from it. Like, I don't know. His thought
right, oranges
process is just really amazing.
Sup, Agnes? Welcome.
But that's the difference, y'all. That's the problem. This is the kind of well-rounded relationship that you create when you separate sex from the relationship. He makes, just like the corpse was saying, my husband makes my heart go like this. Okay. He also satisfies me in every way possible. I've been cheated on too much in my past to not have that be an issue now in my current relationship. And so when we first got together, being honest about my life, I told him what I was into, because I am into kinky stuff. I really am. I'm submissive. So
Pink Lady says the only one who even looks like it might have been in a relationship is KJ, but I don't know because I wasn't there. The others, it was just talking. Exactly. The others was just talking.
it's I've never cucked anyone.
You've never cucked anyone? Wait a second. Should we go back to where she was like, she didn't 100% say that he wasn't a cuck?
And I said, if you feel.
And the other thing is, she belittles my definition of what a cuckold is. But by definition, what you've done, Vicky, if you really are in an open relationship and you've been sleeping with other men, then by definition, you have cucked your husband, no matter if he knows about it or not, because a cuckold, by definition, is a man whose wife is sexually unfaithful. It doesn't matter if he knows that you are going to be sexually unfaithful, and you have been, but definition-wise, it is.
Like, you want to be with someone else, we either bring her in, or because my husband's straight, we either bring her in, or if you want to go play, then
Superato.
We got to talk about it. What's making you want to go play outside? Why do you what's what is going on inside that's making you feel like you need to go, so that we have this open and honest relationship. Listen, we're human, okay? I'll be attracted to someone, he'll be attracted to someone, it doesn't.
Martha is here.
We just explore. I don't know how else to explain it.
So you're in an
our love
open relationship where you both know that you will both go and have relations with other people. Gotcha.
Is really, really strong because we're so fucking honest. It's honestly the best relationship I've ever had. I can't. I just love it. Look, talking about her makes me blush. This is how it is when you're in a real
Martha,
adult partnership. I can't. I don't know. And everyone's talking about it like it's a bad thing, and it's not. It's actually really beautiful.
All right, then you do you. If you want to be in that open type of alternative lifestyle relationship, then you do. I'm not going to hate. You do whatever you want to do in your relationship.
Right, Alice? I was saying.
Belize and Mimi says,
yes, Melissa, I think that it is okay. It is okay. But
she doesn't believe in
feel
sharing
the
her
same
husband.
way your mama feels. I happen to feel like if I'm out here and I'm reviewing Foodie Beauty like I do with the food, with the eating disorder.
All right. Then OMG, listen. Mary, are we going to have our first disagreement? Mary's like, but cuckold and swingers are not cheaters, though, just to point out, if both people are in agreement. Yeah, like I wouldn't consider it cheating if you're swinging or you're a cuckold, because there's the understanding that you will be with other people. But does that reconcile with what a cuckold is? Because I could still say a cuckold is a person, like a guy who has an unfaithful wife. Just because his wife is unfaithful doesn't mean it's cheating. It's just that she is. Or am I using, or are we looking at the word unfaithful incorrectly here? Because what would faithfulness be? Because if you have the understanding that you're going to be with other people, and you do, or you are with other people, is that still unfaithfulness? It's a lot of things to really think about here.
I need to be transparent about my eating disorder and what I'm doing to try and fix the habits that I'm critiquing. So I'm in therapy, and now I'm in grad school, and I fuck up sometimes. And I had a whole video about my binge eating disorder and crying and fucking putting soap on everything. And Nubs makes fun of it, and he can do that because that's true. I do put soap on cakes. And that's fine. And there is some humor to it. So go ahead and make fun of it. It's fine. I'm binge free, so that doesn't bother me.
But this whole BDSM thing, a lot of people are going to fall on anywhere on the board. Some people don't believe in it. Other people are really cool with it.
What's happening now is just all lies.
Hey, BPTV, why don't you go over there and grab your wife by the wrist? Be the first time you probably touched her in years, and bring her into the room, and me, you, and her, and Clara could all have a chat.
Mary, I think you hit the nail on the head here. Unfaithful in the sense of not being with one single person, but not unfaithful as in cheating because both agree on doing it. I don't know if I am making any sense. Actually, you make perfect sense. That does make a lot of sense. So you're unfaithful as in you're not with just one person, but you're not unfaithful because everybody in the relation or in the situation, the scene, has an understanding of what is happening. I actually like that.
And we could play the clips of all the shit you say. Let your wife.
You see what he does? This is what he does. He'll poke and poke people who are not involved in it. Okay?
Hey, Natsuki.
And then
welcome.
when you come out and you get your ass handed to you like this, we're going to have to do it, y'all, because I didn't get to react to this yet. Oh, but man, it was so good. I loved it. Hold up. And when he comes out and his ass is like, I'll beat your back straight. I'll beat your back straight. That's BGTV.
Banana Cadabra says,
No.
I think specific guidelines for faithful depends on the relationship. If you're open and honest about what you do and have mutual understanding with your partner, then in my opinion, it's still being faithful. Okay, I can get that. Okay.
Oh, motherfucker, I'll beat you up. I'll beat your back straight.
And here we go about the BGTV.
Hold up. Oh, that was amazing when he said that. I'll beat your back straight. Hold up.
Okay.
I gotta find that shit because that shit is my fucking shit. Oh wait, let's
All right, let's
take
go
a little
forward a
look
little
at
bit
this
more.
actually first.
What else is she looking at?
Okay, this is the type of people.
Oh no.
Thank you, Lindsay. See, it's getting better. No, come on, Steph. Steph is a tough critic. She's a tough critic. Yes, please, Nova. Can you do that?
I wish her the
Can you
best.
do that for me?
I think she has big feels. Yeah, I'm kind of getting that, Penny Lane. Every time something happens, like every stream, bringing up BGTV, over and over and over again. Where is
This
the
is
lady
what we're
from?
dealing with, y'all.
She from the Bronx, BX. Bevs says, why is Icky so mad? She has a whole channel on Kink, so why have every right? Yeah, so people have every right to critique her. Yeah. What's up with that?
It's good. Hello. No, he has like a little rasp. Hello.
So sorry, Charlie's mom.
Side.
Take care, Pink Lady. Have a great one.
Thank you very much. And I'll beat his back straight.
Let's go forward.
Hey, baby. It's BGTV.
Okay, Vicky, you have a husband. Okay, relax. Relax. Let's go forward.
MS. It's fucking awful. She actually said in her last stream, I saw a clip. She was like, "Are you dead yet?" This lady said that. That's
well, if somebody's coming for your job in real life, that's actually a huge stressor. And what have you said? You've made fun of people's disabilities, but yet you want to bring up what somebody else is saying. Look at what you've said.
What fucking karma, right? No wonder why she's very, very ugly. That do your Jan. Thank you, Our Lady. Do your Jan. Okay. Hello. I have some big old titties,
Karina?
and I don't like racism.
Really?
Thank you.
Really?
Yeah.
Vicky? All right, should we go forward?
So hateful. So absolutely hateful. Yeah, so that's the type of woman we're dealing with there. But
what else
there was
she has.
something. Oh yeah, the BGTV stuff. I need to have it.
We are not going over the BGTV stuff. Like she's bringing in BGTV when Negs was on the panel. We are not gonna go over that stuff. Because, like, why bring it up? Let's go back to the topic at hand, which was you going over the Yo Mama stuff. Let's
That's
go.
hilarious. You want to come to clout fights?
What was that supposed to be?
Fucking tumble.
She was poking fun at Jan's views. And she actually is proving people's point. You're poking fun at people repeatedly. You wanna be an actress, but then that's the worst thing to do is have this done over the internet, because the internet is forever, like they say.
Oh God, what a little bitch.
Oh, I see. KK's Corner. Nice to see you again.
I don't know why I got into that, but yeah, basically that's who he is underneath. But damn, man, did BGTV just like lay into him just beautifully. It was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment. Good job, BG. So yeah, sorry, I went through a lot of stages just there. Okay, so yeah, he's a bitch. That's the real him.
Or at least me.
And this guy that he's this year,
I have no idea, Melanie Sass. A lot of people are saying it's just like maybe a local college thing. I have no idea about her.
Mama guy doesn't know how evil and ridiculous this fucking little bitch is. So we'll see.
Go right ahead.
Hey, BPTV, let's hear some more details about your personal life, since you want to discuss mine so much.
Oh, I don't want to
hear
hear
details down to my family members.
Oh, right. So that's what I was saying. Nubs comes for your family. He tries to trigger you. And honestly, this part
so personal
where he's
for no
like,
reason.
you're this and you're that and you're this and you're that, and that part is okay. But then he crosses a line, and then when people bite back, he runs away with his tail between his legs. That's what him and fucking the corpse do.
You want to look it up? Do whatever you want to do. Go right ahead.
I don't care about your life though. I care about shit that's wrong. Like, that's it. I know the shit that I've done in
She doesn't care about what's wrong. She's here to make money. Bottom line.
My life and what is wrong. And I know the steps.
She doesn't care what Kenny J said. She doesn't care what Tiny Dancer says. She doesn't care. She didn't do her research at the beginning. She just made stuff up. She had her whiteboard out. She had her chat helping her spin lies, and she's still sticking to a lot of these lies. She used to even talk about BB. Now BB is out with GG because GG decided to call the number that when BB decided to do revenge porn, GG called that number, and then they got on the outs. I wonder what's really happening with all of that situation there. Is something going to happen in the next few days? Maybe, maybe not.
That I've taken to try and fix it. And I've talked about that openly. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Go right ahead.
Hey, BPTV, why don't you go over there and grab your wife that you say to other women? Sure. It is.
Big ageism right there. Oranges, poranges. Yeah, Karina. If you don't know when she decided to say that it was my stuff and whatnot, and it really wasn't. The number was there in full view. Everything was there in full view. So yeah, it was pretty much out there, and Gigi did call the number.
It's a whore of a wife, is what it is.
Oh wait, hold up. What?
That is used for when a man has an unfaithful wife.
That's not what a cuckold is.
It is.
That's crazy.
It is.
Again, doing a disservice.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna prove this right now. Okay, so here it is. Dictionary definition time, because I like to prove this stuff in real time. So here we go. Definition. That is what a cuckold is. It's right there. Cuckold. A man whose wife is sexually unfaithful, often regarded as an object of derision. So it's right there. Unfaithful wife, dictionary definition. So can we move on? Can she not say that's not what a cuckold is when that's literally the dictionary definition of what a cuckold is? Like, of course, in the alternative lifestyle, it's been transformed a bit. But still, there is a dictionary definition of what it is, and I just showed it.
To BDSM.
And we could play the clips of all the first episode for the attic. We could do that. What do you think? It is.
I think he did. I don't know what he's talking about.
A cuckold is a term that is used for when a man has an unfaithful wife. Now it's used.
A cuckold is a guy who tolerates a whore of a wife, is what it is.
Right,
No.
Charlie's mom?
Not at all.
I don't know why they have so much hate on DC, just because what? She gives her opinion? Why? Because she's with Next? Not my business. DC can do whatever she wants.
A cuckold is so a cuckold is a submissive man most of the time.
Most of the time.
Is dominated by his partner. That's what it is. And he likes that. There's a kink. There's some kind of, usually has like a degradation kink. Likes being degraded, likes being told, just like really nasty, dirty things about himself. And that turns him on. So in that whole experience, that person is liking it. Now, an unfaithful wife is somebody who is having sex with people behind their husband's back. That has nothing to do with a
necessarily.
couple. Monty is dumb.
You're dumb.
Never had pussy in his life.
Okay. Let me say something here. We are going to Google stag and vixen because there's different facets and angles to this. So there's the cuckold, which typically is more akin to you could say, yeah, like in the vulnerability of other men or even women sleeping with that person's wife. But there's also the aspect of stag and vixen. So a stag and vixen is a couple in which the man shares his woman with other men for erotic NSA encounters, yet the husband is straight hetero alpha. So can we go to, you know what, let's go to Urban Dictionary, because I'm going to prove that VikkiVibes is not a person to be listening to. I guess I'm going to have to do this. I'm really going to have to do this because this is just bullshit. And I hate that she spews this nonsense to people because she doesn't have an understanding of what's going on. All right, so here we go. Stag and vixen. A stag is a dominant man who encourages his female partner to have sex with others, either in his presence or on her own. With stag vixen, there is little similarity to cockholding. See, Vicky, your husband's a cock. He's not a stag. And you're not a vixen. Let me repeat that. With stag vixen, there's little similarity to cuckolding, where the man is submissive and often subjected to taunting and humiliation from his dominant female partner while or after she has sex with another man. It's the other end of the spectrum in terms of having an open relationship or being outside your relationship. See, with the stag and vixen, it's about dominance, it's about being alpha, it's about a lot of things. But with cuckolding, the man is submissive and often subjected to taunting and humiliation from his dominant female partner while or after she has sex with other men. Vicky, your husband's a cock and not a stag. Can we have that understanding here that you're the one who doesn't know what you're talking about?
Or finally got
Hey, Sarili?
And now thinks he knows everything.
Exactly. So can we hear her bullshit again? Let's go back a few seconds because she's the one that doesn't know what she's talking about.
Her husband's back. That has nothing to do with a cuckold. Monty is dumb. Never had pussy in his life, or finally got pussy and now thinks he knows everything. Monty is not smart. That is not what that is.
I don't know everything, but I know a lot more than you, Vicky, because you keep saying cock stuff, dominant this, dominant that, and you don't even know what the term for that is. you're mixing stag and vixen with being a cock. That's the bottom line.
And it is misrepresenting kink. Do you
You're
know the best part?
misrepresenting
What the
kink.
best part? He thinks I watch him. People let me know he's talking shit, and I grab his video and then proceed. Yeah, I feel like that's what we all do. BGTV. Like I only know this because there was a clip on Twitter. And then I was like, oh well, it's on Rumble. And then I went to his video. But I feel like that's what most people do. Who's gonna fucking watch him for an hour?
Right, Karina?
Yeah, there's no fucking there's nothing wrong with
Right,
being
Lisa
kinky or
D?
being a cuckold. Monty's talking about infidelity. That's not what a cuckold is.
There is an aspect of unfaithfulness to any cuckolding situation or stag and vixen situation. Now we even have to separate, just as what Mary had said, like there is unfaithfulness, as in you're not with one person, but it isn't unfaithful in the sense like everybody has an understanding of the situation or scene that they're getting themselves into. If you don't know what I mean by scene, is that in this alternative lifestyle, there are things called scenes. I won't really get into that much, but also even within scenes there can be very specific things, and sometimes even at events and parties and whatnot you'll have certain things such as protocol. There's high protocol, there's low protocol, there's even things called rituals, and they're actually distinctly different. There's so much facets to this, and Vicky just spouting stuff on off. You've not heard her talk about stag and vixen while she's actually talking about stag and vixen, but she keeps misinterpreting it and telling you it's cuckolding when it's really not. She does not know what she is talking about.
Idiot.
The term where it's the same thing, but people are really in open relationships where they invite.
That's not what that is. That's not what that is. He's so off.
It is what that is.
couples
Yeah,
to
yeah. I like STDs too.
enter with them in the
Actually, I'll tell you this. Within the kink community,
Yeah,
safe,
tell me.
sane, consensual is the basis of kink.
Safe, sane, consensual. Some people might disagree with that because consensual non-consent is actually becoming big within certain communities. Not saying it's bigger than consensual, but CNC is actually a thing that is growing in popularity. Just saying.
Protection, safety, consent.
Hey, Twitter Times.
Making sure everybody's clean, cleanliness is really, really important. Really important. It's really the basis of it. So again, saying things that they have no idea about, making it seem like all people
Facts,
who are into
Dorado.
kink or BDSM are dirty, which is not true.
Who said that?
Representing it again. It's not my fault that they have boring sex lives. Like, you don't have to agree. I never shamed. She says that I shame her for monogamy. No, I don't. If you want to be monogamous,
You did, because she just said, "Hey, you could do whatever lifestyle you want to do, Vicky," and she's just gonna remain monogamous. And then you were laughing, gloating, shaming her for it. Hey, if you want to be monogamous, you do you. Like I said, everyone's kink is their own. That's why there's the saying, "Your kink is not my kink.
monogamous.
My kink is not your."
You're
kink.
shaming me.
Exactly, DC. She has shamed you. I've seen it.
CUCKOLD. Hey, Brandy.
Monty, you're wrong though. You didn't do your due diligence.
I
You
did.
are wrong. You are 100% wrong.
Good morning.
But what I don't like is somebody like you that go around talking about everybody else's personal life, but when it comes to yours, you want to be
Not
You
true.
don't want your husband to get involved in none of this.
Mhm.
You don't want to do this.
My husband doesn't give a fuck. And he's not a cuckold. Oh my god.
How this person has sex with this person.
Right.
That person. This person has sex with this person.
Wow, he's dumb.
That person is
Exactly, DC. She does make Kink sound pretty grim. Not erotic at all. Her knowledge base, her use of terminology is rather dull and small. And I've said multiple times, I'm not the person to go to explain all of this alternative lifestyle stuff. I'm really not. Like, my knowledge base is not that deep. I would even consider it shallow, but I know for sure 100% I know a lot more about the alternative lifestyle than VikkiVibes. It ain't all about putting dicks in cages, okay?
Talking just all types of shit. Then everyone wants to talk about her shit.
Wrong. I'll talk about it. What do you want to know? You're lying on me.
Sex with, and he asked me questions about the girls I have sex with. But see,
no, what you're talking about, mama, whatever the fuck, is infidelity.
You know what? She has gone back and forth with this. Can be that I don't even know her position right now.
Infidelity is not kink. Infidelity is a shit relationship.
Actually, I would disagree with that. Infidelity depends on how you describe infidelity. Is kink. Once again, there's consensual non-consent, but then there's also, what do you really mean by infidelity? Because if you have an understanding that somebody is not only going to be with you, then it could be consensual non-consent, but it also could be consensual consent. You know what I mean? Like, it's so many facets to this. Like, you could speak about this all day.
With no communication.
And then even people who are experts in the field would have a lot of disagreements on like the simplest of things and how to describe. Like, first we got to define what we mean with our words, because my definition of a word will affect my understanding and interpretation of it.
Two very, very different things. They're on the opposite ends of the spectrum. They're not the same. You are looking at something and you're not doing your research. So you all on this screen, these three men have no fucking idea what they're talking about.
But you just want to talk about one man, but never.
No, not true. Not true. Not true. You know nothing about me.
If I'm ever going to actually have any conversation with anybody, I would rather us sit down and define our words that we're going to use at first, because, like I said, a lot of the time, if you don't define your words and what those specific words or terms mean, it can affect your understanding of interpretation of said words. So the number one thing, if we're really going to get into this deep, long conversation about kink and lifestyle, we really got to define what certain words mean to you.
And how your relationship is with your husband.
Not true.
Because we want to know. That's the next fucking vlog I want to see. I don't want to see nothing else about Monty on your fucking screen, because it's going down anyway. Nobody's watching.
Mm-hmm.
You want to watch. You have a
Look.
conversation with your husband on live stream, or not even that.
So people can ask the proper questions.
Exactly, Melanie.
Like, what's up with you and your husband?
Yeah, what's
the
up?
tea with that? You talked about other people and their sex lives. What about you and your sex life?
Bright
What was
flash
your plan
flowers.
with me, Vicky?
Oh God. Before I get into nub dick, they're wrong though. That's the thing. And they're coming to all three of these men, by the way, are
right, Floydia?
Attacking
Here we
me
go.
Based on things that I've already explained. I talk about my sex life.
We are attacking, or am I defending myself? Because I was going over your mama's stream originally because he was saying some profound things and I really liked what he was saying. He was giving his opinion. I don't think it was attacking. Yeah, kink is different to everyone. Exactly, Blue Eyes. So my kink ain't your kink. So I was just defending myself. I'm going over somebody else's brilliant explanations or viewpoints of other things. Next is going over my stuff. Vicky's going over next stuff, going over my stuff, going over your mama's stuff, and now I'm going over her stuff. How am I attacking her, and why does she have to say men? She always likes to divide, right? This is the problem I have with VikkiVibes, is that she'll always try and think of some way to perpetuate a divide, and that's these three men are attacking her.
I talk about my sex life.
Yeah, exactly,
a lot.
DC. This is what
I
she
talk
does.
about kink a lot. I had a whole channel dedicated to it. They don't know anything about me or about kink. They don't know.
I know a few things.
I'm not talking about what Monty is into, because I'm not giving Monty. It's not about whether or not you like kink. It's not about whether or not you are fucking, however many women or never fucked it before in your life. It's about you lying.
Sure it is.
So this fucking mama motherfucker, this motherfucker Nubby, and
It's not about me lying. It's about her making the money.
fucking
Money,
Jack
honey.
Splint over here. These three are participating in this fucking lie. It's not about sex. It's about the lies.
Exactly, Dynamite.
Out to New York and look your husband in the eye.
She does.
I mean, what the fuck, dude? Like,
To us about how does it
What?
Yet she bases her worth on having men.
Hold up. Let's see it.
Well, in their sex
Exactly.
lives, what about you and your sex life?
what was your plan with me, Vicky?
Pretty much plunges all her worth of herself and her well-being into, BDSM.
Have me come out.
And some people find it unhealthy, but then there's other people who might, hey, that's a way to express your sex and sexuality. So I'm not going to say what is correct or isn't correct. I'm just saying be wise, be honest, be open with yourself and others.
New York and look your husband in the
Huh? The problem is, Nubs never had an attractive woman say he was handsome. Okay? I was
Very true,
actually
Nada.
trying to be nice.
Sure, Vicky.
I have nothing else to say about that. I saw a picture of his cock. It was
And you liked it.
very, very small.
Seriously? No, you liked it. You started off. You were, what was it, Negs? Weren't you like her online hubby or something like that? Exactly, DC. Exactly.
And
Oh,
I am
shit.
not saying that because I don't like him. The dude has a nub dick.
Bullshit.
So, if I wanted to play with someone,
Exactly.
right? Even if I did, I didn't.
She wanted Negs. That's how she came into this whole community.
But even if I did want to play with this guy,
You did
I
want to
saw
play.
his dick, and that fucking notion
That's a lie.
would go out the window.
That's a lie. Oh, see, there you go. Negs says that was her zaddy.
Do you think I want your claws on my ass, bro? Fuck out of here.
Right, DC?
You fucking wait.
She wants honesty. She said she wants honesty from me, but she can't be honest with herself. I've been honest. I've said that, the conversations between me and all these women are real. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It's straight up. What I said was what I said. But people also have to understand it's a conversation between two adults. So if we're saying something to each other, if pics are being exchanged, it's being normalized for one or both parties to do that. I'm not gonna lie and say that, oh, this happened or that happened. I'm just gonna be very straightforward. But look at her lying about this entire thing when people saw it play out between her and X.
Look at these three macho men coming for one girl for calling out somebody for lying.
That's not, no, there aren't three macho men coming for you. We are expressing our opinions.
Love that.
the eye. I mean, what the fuck, dude? Like,
Nubs, you have yellow teeth. You are bald.
You know what?
As fuck.
Here we go with the ad hominem attacks again. This is what I don't like. The ad hominem attacks that she keeps doing. Can we go forward? I'm gonna go forward a little bit here. I can't stand these attacks. Like, if you have a problem with negs, then say it with good, credible information.
Like a little pussy.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. We're going forward. Screw this.
Oh, I don't have that. I don't know what you're talking. Show a My Life is Perfect video. We'll get into it.
Mm-hmm. I want to see some real shit. And even though we made fun and we laughed at this,
Ad hominem attack Vicky. Still doing the same thing she does.
But I don't know. I don't know.
And that's what we need more of.
Yeah, what's Vicky hiding with her husband? What are
you hiding? The same thing with Hussey. What we've been asking for, I've been asking for months. When we discovered that he was married.
Oh.
And Vicky helped lie for this guy.
Oh my God.
He's a liar. I'm not saying it has.
He's always blaming me. He's blamed me for like deaths in his family. He's blamed me.
We're going forward. We don't want to hear what Vicky has
I can't
to say.
answer those because I'm submissive.
You can't answer what? I'm sorry.
On his, because I ignored him when he
Right.
messaged me on Twitter. He said on one of his lives, he's like, "Oh yeah, Vicky said to DM her on Twitter." No, I didn't. And then he told me to, and then he messaged me, said, "You want that interview?" And I just didn't answer. And then
Right, Belizzi and Mimi, can we step away from the name calling?
I had
Give
addressed
them
it
facts.
with you on my stream, and I didn't answer because why? I actually think that would be a really cool interview. Not with him, because he doesn't have good intentions, but I think it would be a cool interview to do like a kinky couple with a vanilla couple. But if he has questions about cuckolding, I can't answer those because I'm submissive.
She doesn't know the terminology. Can somebody please tell her what she's talking about? Is stag and vixen?
He doesn't like me for reasons I don't know why, but I think it's because I ignored him, and he doesn't like when women tell him no.
Lies. Let's go forward.
Honestly, Gigi, I don't think he will ever.
No, we're going forward.
They've said shit gate.
She's from the Bronx, right?
Right, exactly. Why doesn't she want her and her partner?
What does being from the Bronx have to do with kink? Don't know.
Well, ain't you the one bringing up that you're from the Bronx?
Conflating a bunch of things. You know what? This is kind of very telling. You got 3 alphas coming
here we
after
go.
one woman.
Here we go. This is how she's gonna spin it. 3 guys, then it was 3 alphas coming after her, or is it just 3 people giving their opinion that you don't disagree with? So you're gonna spin it that 3 men are attacking you. That's how you're gonna spin it, because that's how you want certain people to see it as.
3 alphas. Okay? It seems pretty beta to fucking me. Seems pretty fucking beta to me. I think so
exactly.
Too, Windflower. I really do.
All right, then leave. Don't come back till summertime.
Vicky, will you stand by this though? If you are gonna draw a line this and say no more while you are so swamped,
how much more of this do I gotta take?
One for your own sanity. Yes, Steph.
Then please go, Vicky.
I have
go.
2 productions, 1 professional. I have ton of work. I have actual work.
Melanie says she can only handle 3 men in certain situations. Exactly.
And then, classes on top of that. I'm completely swamped. And the work calls for a lot of emotional availability that I'm really dumping into these 3 betas.
Oh, no, we're betas.
So I'm really done. I want to focus on...
That's it. Hey, Katrina.
My really recovery from my eating disorder and how I deal with that. Because, stress makes you want to binge. And I don't care if I have nobody like I don't care if people. So I'm just saying this right now. This is ending here. So if you are here for the drama, you're gonna want to unsubscribe because I am.
See you later.
Completely focusing on my mental health, this new shit that I'm in, and like how I'm dealing with that, because releasing a lot brings up trauma too. Because my trauma I didn't remember, and it came up in therapy, and so now it comes out a lot. And
all right, so there you go.
That's really
is hey, Lynn Smith.
So, but I do want to address this because these alphas get fucking boners from coming after someone that they know is maybe a little bit more emotionally stunted, and so they're trying to.
Okay, here we go with the explanation.
I don't know. I guess break me, but it's a really.
Or we're given our opinion like you did.
Good test for me. It is, but at the same time, it's like all I can do is say the truth. I can't.
Exactly, Mary. She will not admit it, but it got bigger than she wanted it, and she's getting overwhelmed. She doesn't like that more and more people are coming in and giving their honest opinions on the matter. She likes it when, let's say, it's just me, and then her and Gigi and everybody else can dogpile on me. But when she gives her opinion, and then there is not only one person who is giving their opinion as well on what she's saying, then there's 2 people giving their opinion. Now there's 3. She's now overwhelmed and she has to leave and take off because she doesn't like it. She only likes it when it's the other way around and she can make money.
This is not true. Bottom line. This is what I'm saying.
This is what's happening.
On your mama show. This is your mama.
And she keeps bringing up people. She keeps bringing up Tiny Dancer. She keeps bringing up Kidney J. But she hasn't brought up Buddha Bitch because why? Because Buddha Bitch has been shown to be doing a lot of lying, a lot of things.
He's from the
But she was before, though. She was bringing up Buddha Bitch a lot of times before to show how much of a bad guy I am. But now when things are coming to light, let's just not mention Buddha Bitch anymore.
community. So he has a story with Young and has been making
Okay.
I'm gonna contact him myself. I got a lot to say.
I'm sure you are.
Most
And
people
it's great content.
Garlic bread. Who's that?
I don't understand how they do it. Honestly, I don't understand how he and she do this all day, every day. It must be so tiring and emotionally draining. How do they have time to just like be with each other and, you know, enjoy their happy relationship?
Exactly, Blizzy and Mimi, and this is why she depends on her chat, and this is why in her stream she'll start talking about BGTV and BGTV this, BGTV that, blah 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 blah. And you know what? It's almost 2 hours. You know what? I'm gonna end it here. Because guess what? She doesn't really have much to say. She says she's gonna take some time off, focus on other things. Alright, good riddance, deuces. Hopefully we will hear from her again. What I'm gonna do is hop on my main channel. We're gonna go over the last Foodie Beauty stream. Something different, something that people would like. So if you want to catch me there, catch me there. If not, I'll see you another time. I know it's a Saturday. I know it's like 1 p.m. pretty much right now on the 22nd of October. So I'll see you around if I don't see you later. So take care of yourselves, everybody. Have a good one. Be safe if I won't see you around. And smash that like button. Bye bye.